So I'm closing down the Yiannimize unit in Enfield after many years of success. And one of the biggest things I wanted to do was leave a legacy in helping others. So I've just given you 50K and we've just spent 20 or 30K on one machine. They got to have a sit down with me so I could really break down their business. What is your unique selling point?
Great customer service.
Don't all businesses need to have good customer service? £1,200 a year, did you say?
Yeah.
That's
£200 a month.
That server's going to crash.
I know it's going to crash.
You're not equipped. Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. But teach a man to fish and he'll eat for a lifetime. I can be nice or I can be brutal and honest.
Being honest, yeah.
Anyone that looks at that, they're going to be like, not going near these guys.
Previously ran a multi-million-pound catering company.
I have a good network around me.
What is the business? 1 billion plus valuation. I don't think you lot even know what the business is. So hopefully I could change things for the better. I can't see anyone investing £500,000 into a business that's been open 3 months.
That's my mistake.
This paper belongs in a bin. Let's bring in Fix My Alloys. Right, hi gents, how are we?
All good, thank you.
Yeah,
We good?
Good, yeah.
I'm going to let you take it away and let's see how we get on.
Together we founded Fix My Alloys. So I'm Saad. My role in the business is basically business director, branding, insurances, compliance and strategies, SOPs.
What does SOP stand for?
Standard operating procedures. I previously ran a multi-million-pound catering company. Leon, he is the hands-on guy. He previously worked for Porsche and he also has experience in alloy refurbishment.
I do all the work, do all the bookings, do all the social media. And whenever they're unavailable, I do everything essentially. So we bounce from each other really.
Anzar is a full-time trader and he has more of an appetite for risk to reward. He helps us with decision making and also he deals with the B2B customers that we build, like car rental companies, car washes, etc, etc.
I look for jobs and try to get us contracts mainly because I have a good network around me.
Trying to grow the business?
Yeah, on a B2B scale.
So far, so good. The boys seem to have a feasible idea with 3 different players in the business with different roles. A key to any successful business. But what problem are they trying to solve?
The car care industry hasn't modernized with time. If you're gonna order food, you order it on your phone. If you're gonna get a taxi, you book it on your phone. But if you wanna get your car fixed or a service done, you're having to go to the garage, most time taking the time off work, spending hours there. For the average person, it's a problem. So what we're trying to propose is modernizing that whole experience in a way of having an app where people can book in stuff from simple as their alloys or their smart repair bodyworks, or even if it's something like servicing their car, they can book it, get an instant quote, track their drivers, everything in one place. But for businesses, it's another problem because if a rental company has a car and they have a scratch on it, they can't rent it out, that's downtime, that's lost income for them. So what we've done so far, we've started working 3 months ago. So we started with alloy refurbishment, started with an initial investment of £4,000 and we took a loan of £4,000.
So the £4,000 initially, where'd that come from?
2 and 2.
Okay, so it's 4, so you have to put no investment in, and the 4,000 loan?
Family and friends.
Okay, fine.
So that allowed us to buy the van, buy the equipment, and on average, we've made around a profit of £1,000 a month in the first 3 months, in which we've used to pay back 75% of our initial loan, which was £4,000. We've paid back £3,000 of that. We've only worked on a 25% basis, meaning we haven't been fully booked, busy 2 days in the week and 3 days quiet.
With an £8,000 loan and making profits of £1,000 a month and only busy 2 days of the week, this seems amazing for a startup company.
That's mainly because a lot of the jobs we get is for the alloys. They don't want refurbs, they want actual diamond cutting, which we can't do that as of now because we don't have a machine. We have sourced a machine that can add on to the van and you can do it on site as well. So that's in the plans as well. And also bodywork, but we are going to launch that soon because one of our technicians is getting trained in bodywork, smart repairs. Once we get this one van to about 75% booking and more, then we'll look to add another van to the fleet and expand across London and then nationwide. We're now trying to scale with the app and the partnerships and with connections. We believe we can really push this business.
Yeah. Good, well done. That was actually not bad. Nervous?
Yeah.
I think you've done well. I think you've done really well.
Thank you.
These two were sitting there thinking, thank God it wasn't me having to pitch it.
Trust me, that's why we work together anyway, trust me.
So I sent the guys away whilst I went over my notes. It seems like fun and games, but it was really time to get down to the nitty-gritty. Now the first problem, social media. So I can go about this 2 ways. I can be softly nice, or I can be brutal and honest.
What do you guys think?
I'll say brutal honest.
Yeah, being
Yeah,
honest,
definitely.
yeah, absolutely, it'll make us better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You are the hands-on man. How can you be doing the cars and doing the social media and the phone calls?
I'm a hard worker.
Not about being a hard worker. If you're working on a car
Yeah.
and your phone's ringing
Yes.
and you've got someone that wants to make a booking,
If someone was to call, obviously I got my AirPods in all the time. So if I'm physically working, I'll take some time, I'll answer the call, you know, and then I would liaise with the team, say, oh, like the customer wants to book it in, could you speak to them? So yeah, we kind of streamline it like that in a sense for now.
you hit my son up with regards to doing my son's Fiesta. Yeah? How good do you think that job was?
I feel like it was good. Yeah, I feel like it was good. I know there was a bit of lacquer on the tires. You would do everything on the road, so I believe if we had a garage, the quality could be better.
Do you know what the biggest issue for me is? You paint the calipers. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, there has been one or twice that's happened, but I normally use masking paper. I do, I promise. I take a before picture and after to show.
I know, because I've got it on your Instagram.
Yeah.
So I can see a car that you did with yellow calipers. You've done a before and after, but the calipers are painted.
Really?
Look at the calipers.
Oh yeah, I see.
And this car is what? It's a Porsche.
Yeah.
I would not be happy having my wheels painted and the calipers also painted.
I know I could be better. I know there's still room to improve. And yeah, that's my mistake, unfortunately. Yeah, but
That's your show rule. That's your thing to say. Listen, we are the boss. We're amazing. Check us out. Anyone that looks at that, they're gonna be like, not going near these guys. What am I gonna say about your website? Have you looked at the quality of the videos?
the videos.
Did you shoot that on a potato? You're filming the floor, yeah, and then you've sort of shown the Cully to be like, we're working on a Cullinan, but it's like you weren't really allowed to film it, so we sort of styled it that we're filming it, but I'm filming the floor and then looking at... Guys, mate.
Yeah.
I know you're busy and it's like, I'll just quickly grab a picture. Yeah. No, because that can get you 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs. Quality for me always needs to be at the highest level, and there's a number of reasons. Repeat business. One customer at Yiannimize used to come back 5, 6, 10 times. Do you know how easy it is when my board was filled with loads of customers, but they were all repeat business, so you're not having to chase the new customers all the time? If a customer's coming to you once and he's never coming back again, you've got to get a new customer all the time, and then he's not recommending you guys. Bad news travels a lot faster than good news. Yeah, you do a bad job, they're going to tell 10 people. You do a good job, they're lucky if they tell 1. You understand? You see it online. Things go viral when it's bad news. Yeah. When it's amazing, people are like, oh yeah, whatever, man. I'm not really interested in that.
No, that's true.
Instagram gets you out to the masses a lot quicker than a website does. So I would focus on social media. Yes, people need a website nowadays, but some people don't even have a website. They do it just based on their social media. Because if I'm coming to your page, I'm going to look at your work. And if I can tear it apart, I'm not even going to tell you. I'm just going to look and be like, nah, I'm not using them.
Yeah.
And the problem is, if I'm not giving you the feedback, you
won't
don't know.
Exactly, that's the worst.
You don't know. And that's why I've come at you straight away and say, bro, I looked at your Instagram, that picture needs to go. And you need to go through all your pictures and look at everything and be like, calipers are painted, I can see a thing there, that colour, the lighting on that picture is not good enough.
Yeah.
But it's the attention to detail which makes all the difference. After breaking down the online presence, it was time to go through the business plan. This stuff here that you've sent in, ChatGPT,
Partly.
this paper belongs in the bin. Company seeks £500,000 to 1 million. 500,000 to 1 million is huge.
There's actually 2 there. He did one, I did one.
Right.
And we suggested we send both and get your advice and go on each one.
This one says 50,000 to 100,000. That's a big difference.
It is a big difference, yeah, it is a big difference.
It's a massive disconnect as well, because
I'm more with that one.
you'd have to be at this one.
Yes.
Because I can't see anyone investing £500,000 into a business that's been open 3 months, that's not really making any revenue with no staff as such. Fix My Alloys targets 1 billion plus valuation through national rollout, franchise scalability and European expansion. There's going for the stars.
Yes.
Aiming for the stars, but there's this is out of some next universe. This wasn't done by you guys. This was, we threw a few little numbers in there and this is what it spat out and we're like, yeah, we'll just run with this. Okay, here's another problem that I see. So we talk about, we're doing alloy wheels, we're doing smart repairs, so like bodywork, bumpers, etc. And we're talking about servicing. What does your business do? Because now you get in that position of jack of all trades, master of none. The fact that you're still learning to do the wheels, you're now having to bring in more staff because obviously you're not equipped to now do bodywork. Okay, and bodywork's a lot harder than a wheel, because if you're doing a bumper, you've got to blend that in. With a wheel, you can get away with it if you're doing all four, even if it's a slight shade off because you're doing all four. But on a bumper, if you get that wrong, that's a big problem. And now we're talking about mechanical, we're talking about servicing, we're talking about changing calipers.
Yeah, now these are things that we have ahead of plan, not for now. Obviously, we've got to work on our mistakes for now.
We want to introduce it in a phased process.
Yeah.
So next is bodywork, and then so on and so on, servicing, and then maybe mechanicals.
But master the first thing.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
you need to get the first thing right.
Yeah.
Now in business, it is essential to get the product right before diversifying. It's like having 100 things on a menu at a restaurant, but none of them taste any good. Quality over quantity, guys. Now talking about quantity, let's talk about the next issue, the numbers. What are you charging for a set of wheels?
For normal alloys, so one colour, £250.
For a set?
Yeah, for 4.
What did that cost you to do?
Don't cost us much, to be honest, to do.
So when we're here with the bank manager, how much
Yes.
does that cost you to do? It doesn't cost us much.
Okay.
I'll put that amount down.
Okay. So our outgoings per month would be £300 a month per van. In terms of fuel, equipment, insurance.
£300 to insure a van,
Monthly.
petrol,
Yeah.
wear and tear.
Now, I would say a bit more. Petrol is a bit
£50 a
more.
week.
If you're charging £250,
Yes.
how much are you getting back?
20%.
So let's say the job's
Yeah.
45 minutes away.
Yeah.
How long is it taking you to do those 4 wheels?
2 to 3 hours.
So we say 3 hours to be safe?
3 hours, yeah.
So if we say 4.5 hour round trip, if it's a 45 minute, it's there to come back, and obviously 3 hours, yeah? So that's half a day. Half a day to make £250.
Yeah.
And if you're lucky, you might get 2 jobs a day then. So that's £500. Do you see issues? I'm trying
Yeah.
I'm trying to plant seeds rather than tell you what to do. I'm just trying to plant seeds to make you think. Hold a minute, it's actually makes a valid point there that if we do all of these businesses, well, we're not focused on one individual thing. We haven't got this down to a T yet.
Yes.
If we're going out for £250 and it's bringing back 170, then minus my 25% wage, the business is going to make £100 or £120. It's a bit like, is it worth going out for that money? And then I don't think we even talk about tax, materials, corporation, you know what I mean? PAYE.
Yeah.
I had someone to be, okay, I'll put £50,000 into your business, okay? First of all, what are you doing with the £50,000? How quick can I get my money back, my original investment, and how quick are we going to make a profit?
One of the main things we want to do is implement the diamond cutting machine, because that was a lot of, maybe out of the 100% of people that contact us, 50% requested that kind of service.
How much is a diamond cut machine?
20k. Yeah.
So I've just given you 50k,
Yeah.
and we've just spent 20 or 30k on one machine. What is your unique selling point?
Great customer service. So as you said, whenever there's issues.
Is that a unique selling point? Don't all businesses need to have good customer service?
I would say yeah, it will be the tech. It will be the tech, the app that we're creating.
The tech side of this business now is kind of the whole point of it. You take away the work, take away the fact that we're doing work, but if we just have a tech that allows to connect the person doing the work to the person that needs the work, and we just take a small fee from each side, either
Like
or.
an Uber.
That's all we're looking for at this point.
But that's a totally different business to what you've sent here. Because as much as you're saying you want the app,
Yeah.
you're now saying you now become irrelevant on the tools.
Yes.
And now you've got an app that you're trying to sell business. You're going to need the people that do the job, and then you need customers, you need to put them together. How far do you think 50,000 will take you or 100,000 will take you?
Well, in terms of creating the app, I've got a friend, a childhood friend. He's a engineer, software engineer. He's creating the app for me, and yeah, like we spoke about, any issues in the long run. He even gave me the breakdown of the cost of how much the operations will be for the version 1 that we're gonna have.
How much?
£1,200 a year.
If you're expecting to be really busy,
Yes.
£1,200 a month's not going to...
I know.
£1,200 a year, did you say?
Yeah.
£200
That's
a year is
£200
not gonna-
a month.
not- that
roughly.
server's going to crash.
I know it's gonna crash, yeah, but that's just the start though, innit?
We've now got 2 different style businesses here. We've got a business where we're repairing alloys, because you're called
Fix my alloy.
Fix my alloys.
Yes, yes.
Do you not see a problem there?
We had that conversation last night.
We had a conversation already, yeah. You know, we are looking to probably rebrand.
You've moved very quickly from fix my alloys to come in to do my son's car to Smart Repairs Body Shop to app to servicing and mechanical. Me looking from the outside, and I've got nothing to gain, and as I said, I'm not here trying to be negative. You need to work out what part all three of you want to play in this business. But the biggest thing is, what is the business? Because I don't think you lot even know what the business is. For me, I want you to go away thinking, you know what, we sat down with Yianni and he triggered our minds to think differently and think, is this where we want to go? And right now, as I said, your investment is £1,000 there. If you had to write that off tomorrow, it's not, you make that on trading. You understand? It's not a big deal. So if you do want to stick with this business, the alloy business, I think you need to master that first. And once you've got that and you know you could train someone else to do that, because if you're going to go on and doing body work, you're going to need to be able to do that then. Because I know you can start kind of bring in staff. Okay, so you bring in a member of staff, but you don't, as much as I didn't wrap, I knew exactly how to wrap, I knew how long things should take, I knew about the vinyl, I knew about how cars needed to be cleaned. As much as I wasn't hands-on, I knew the business front to back. Someone can come and be like, yeah, okay, I can do a bodywork, and they'll tell you it's going to be £300 to paint a bumper. If you don't know what that should cost, or he says, it's going to take me 3 hours, you're like, hold on a minute, I know this should take an hour and a half to do. You're going to have your pants pulled down. Now, it does seem I've been a little negative and harsh on the guys. But the reality of business is you have to be able to take on criticism and improve. The boys came in looking for just that. Dreams aren't made from being nice, they're made from learning, adapting, hard work, and constructive criticism. How was this for you today? Do you feel you've learned something?
I think this was invaluable. Like the feedback you gave us just gives us all time to reflect, time to sit down and just take all that in and just talk what we want to do next and how we want to move forward.
It's been really good meeting you guys. Obviously, I've met you before. You've got great potential. In what business, I'm not quite sure, but what I'd like is maybe in 3 months, 6 months time, maybe come back down or speak to us and just let me know what you guys are doing. Is that cool? Would you come back?
Yeah.
Sounds great,
Great.
Yeah? Okay, well listen, I appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
for your time.
I feel like it was pressure, but pressure in the right places. Always good to have someone a lot more experienced, specifically in that industry, that can tell you, like call you up on certain things. In 6 months' time, I hope to come back to show Yianni that, look, we implemented your advice and this is the result. Saad Anzar here from Fix My Alloys, and here's 4 things we've done since we last met. Number 1, we made key changes to our website, matching your advice and what you told us to do. But we've also implemented a booking system that allows customers to book their alloy refurbs online. Number 2, you mentioned our quality of work, overspray on tyres and calipers. We've got a new technician and a new process. We take off the alloy off the car, put it in our van, do the work, and then put it back onto the car.
Number 3 is social media. Yianni mentioned our social media is our showroom, so that's exactly the advice we've taken on board. So we've removed all our previous posts and we are now posting more engaging content. Point 4 is we're currently in the process of raising funds for a new van, specifically for diamond cut alloys. This new van will have a mobile diamond cut machine, which will allow us to achieve showroom quality at any location. Since we relaunched about 2 weeks ago, we've had about 10 inquiries, which we've had to turn down for diamond cuts, as we don't want to compromise the quality of our work. So once again, Yianni, big thank you from us and Fix My Alloys for having the opportunity to be on the channel.
Thank you for all the tips and advices, and let's see what 2026 brings.
After shooting the video with Yianni, I had to think about what I was going to do next. After running the alloy business and working with real customers and real service providers, I kept seeing the same issue. For customers, looking for car repairs can be time consuming, confusing and full of guesswork. So that's why I built Kill My Car. You can upload photos, describe the issue, we diagnose the problem, give you a quick price range and match you to the right service provider. We're testing it right now and we're getting ready to launch. We launch in February 2026. If you hate searching for places for car repairs, sign up to the waiting list below.